Hey, it's your investor professor here, and let's go back to some fundamentals and let's talk about what are stocks and how people are actually making money. Now, the analogy that you'll hear a lot is imagine a company as a pizza, and then there's slices of a pizza, and each stock represents a slice of pizza. That analogy to me is so stupid because that's not really how companies work. Companies are not a perfect circle that are dividing up pieces equally. Now think about it. If my whole body was one company, right, which in a way you can say it's my whole body is a company. Let's say that the head is not even for sale, right? Because you have a company and not every part of the company is what they are making stocks available for. So essentially, your stock is a piece of the company that the company wants to sell. It is not a representation of every piece of the company split up equally. Meaning, if you were to take all the shares of a company, add them up together, that does not equal the total value or the total of anything that has to do with that company. So essentially, when a company is big enough, profitable enough, it'll start to sell shares of the company, of what the company wants to sell, shares, a piece of it. It's only a piece, the shares of that piece, to support the company's growth in the long term and to bring in more investors. Bringing investors increases accountability. Bringing investor increases more attention. Bringing investors is kind of like a fundamental platform for the business to stand on to say, hey, I'm going to continue to make money. Why? Because I am incumbent on giving these investors part of my income that I will make. So why is it important for you to start investing as the everyday consumer that you are? Because this country is ran off of companies. This is a capitalistic country. So everything is a company. And for you as the consumer, you don't want to be on the tail end of that company-country relationship. And there's levels to this, right? The consumer is on the lowest level. We're the masses, right? But we are on the lowest economic level. The level above them is an investor. The level above them is an owner. The level above them would be, let's say, a politician or some sort of policy decision maker. And a level above them, I would say, would be maybe what? The Saudis and the billionaires that actually own this country. So stocks aren't just about numbers. They're about you getting your opportunity to have some ownership in these companies that you fuel these companies on an everyday basis by your consumer behavior. So when companies grow, this is your time to get a slice of that pie. You guys know what to do. Like, follow, share, and book a session with me at theinvestorprofessor.com.